Hello there besties, welcome to the continuation of yesterday's Vader video, where we see the Sith Lord in one of the most brutal moments that he had during his Sith campaign. To quickly recap, Vader captured Tag Rogaran. The irony in this is that he was from Alderaan and he was the chief weapons engineer on the first Death Star. You see, in Legends, Rogaran was the one who conceived and built the super laser used by the Death Star. Following the destruction of Alderaan by the Empire, Rogaran felt responsible for what had happened to his home world. After meeting with Princess Leia sometime later, he expressed his regret over his invention. Once Vader learned of what Rogaran's position was, he then ordered for Tag to be captured at once. Shortly thereafter, Stormtroopers brought Rogaran before Lord Vader. However, when Darth Vader commanded the Stormtroopers to leave them alone since he wanted to interrogate the prisoner personally, the Stormtroopers refused. Blasters pointed at Vader. They stated that an Imperial order supersedes this off-the-books action being made by Vader at this time. The prisoner had to arrive to the Imperial Center for questions by any means necessary. Furious by this non-compliance, Vader ignites his lightsaber. Shaking and fearful, the Stormtroopers, knowing full well what was waiting for them, plead to Vader that all of them are on the same side. They both serve the Emperor. Vader responded that he is the only one that serves the Emperor. He proceeds to cut a Stormtrooper in half, slashing him with his lightsaber. Force pushes a Stormtrooper to a supposed death when suddenly, behind him, in desperation, another Stormtrooper grabs Lord Vader by the neck. In a show of sheer strength that his cybernetic limbs gave him, Vader grabbed the Stormtrooper by his head and completely crushed it with his bare hands. There was only one more Stormtrooper left. In a state of despair, the Stormtrooper leaned against the wall and started firing relentlessly towards Vader. Of course, the Sith was immune to this as he deflected everything that the Stormtrooper sent at him. However, one of those blaster bolts hit the hull of the ship, which caused the hole to open up mid-space flight. Now they had to deal with the dangers of the vacuum of space. In a fit of rage, Vader had had enough. He simply extended his hand and used the Force to completely shatter the Stormtrooper's armor and choked him to death without skipping a beat. The Sith Lord quickly sealed the hole and ordered the pilot to maintain course. Immediately, he grabbed the person that he was mostly interested in, the engineer Tag Rogaran. Threatening and pressuring Rogaran to talk, he wanted to know who was Rogaran talking to from the rebels. Tag claimed that she was no one, but Vader insisted to the contrary. It was obvious that Tag Rogaran had given up. The Sith Lord grabbed him by the throat and in the end snapped his neck. I love the comics simply because they expand on the brutality that Vader resorted to get results. The new canon comics are doing a similar thing where there is no limit to Vader's newfound ability to achieve his goals by any means necessary, even death. Of course, now many of you are trying to know what were my thoughts on the new Han Solo trailer, and to give you a perspective of my clear thoughts and feelings towards that movie, I really want to do a live stream of sort of a Q&A with you guys, so stay tuned for a new live stream coming to the channel either today or tomorrow, where you guys can pose me questions over on Twitter or on Discord and have it answered on my live stream. I can't wait for all of your questions, and lastly, thank you guys so much for watching. Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.